inviting you to join me each week for real conversations, powerful stories, and uplifting perspectives that shine a light on voices from the community and the diaspora. Kick off your week with the Monday Drive from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Dive deep on Thursdays with Center Stage from 6 to 8 p.m. and ease into your weekend with Saturday morning runnings every Saturday at 10 a.m. Catch Voices with Lady D on YouTube, Caribbean Vibes Radio Network online and YouTube, and Fit FM 96.7 in Stuart Castle, Trelawney, Jamaica, or tune in on Linkage Radio online. So lock in, turn it up, and remember, every voice has power. This is Voices with Lady D.
Cooler Runnings Restaurant would like to introduce you to our brand new vegetarian grill and juice bar called Cooler Runnings Vegetarian Grill, located at 1785 Nerid Avenue at the corner of Nerid and Wickham Avenues in the Bronx, across from the original Cooler Runnings Restaurant. We're open Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. and on Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. We specialize in the best authentic vegetarian dishes, which contain no animal byproducts. Our menu includes Ito stew, tofu, veggie chunks, and our exclusive in-house vegetarian patties. For our full menu, you can visit our website at crvgbronx.com, or you can give us a call at 929-265-3392. We are also available on Uber Eats for your convenience. Stop by, and remember, at Cooler Runnings Vegetarian Grill, customer service is our #1 priority. When you are hungry, come to Cooler Runnings Restaurant, located at 1802 Nerid Avenue, corner of Wickham Avenue in the Bronx. We specialize in the best Jamaican and American cuisine, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We are open 24 hours, 7 days a week. We offer free in-house delivery, minimum $20 purchase, and we also have Uber Eats. We do barbecue Thursdays, fish fry Fridays, and seafood Saturdays. For more information, give us a call for our address and menu, 718-324-7484. Once again, that's 718-324-7484. Cooler Runnings Restaurant, simply the best Jamaican food.
I can't let you go, there's no way. I'm already still burning. So hold me close, now baby. I do what I'm told, still learning to take my chances, to take my time, to keep on dancing, to walk that line, yeah. You got me shifting, the paradigm, no longer wishing, you're my lucky strike. Love the way you ride, look into my eyes, say you're ready to go. $1 million life, we can roll the dice, act like you're surprised, but you already know. Oh yeah, got lucky overnight, jackpot when I got the invite. Let me wrap my arms around you, cause I can't go home without you. And my heart just vibe with you, babe. Wanna go sky high with you, babe. Wanna bring you close to tell you that you're my lucky strike. And I got to tell you, if you didn't know, then I got to tell you that you're my lucky strike. And I got to tell you, if you didn't know, then I got to tell you that you're my lucky strike. Cooler than cold, I'm all in. So load up the dice, so heavy. The way that you roll, I'm falling. So out of the phone, I'm ready to take my chances, to take my time, to keep on dancing, to walk that line, yeah. You got me shifting, the paradigm, no longer wishing. You're my lucky strike, love the way you ride, look into my eyes, say you're ready to go. $1 million life, yeah, we can roll the dice, yeah. Act like you surprised, but you already know. You're my lucky strike, and I got to tell
Yeah, you already know what time it is, what day it is, and who is on the microphone. Woo! Welcome to another edition of Voices with Lady D, where every voice has power. You're tuned in to the Monday Drive, keeping you in the know in the city you walk, drive, and reside from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. How are you, everyone? Looks, the days have us zooming in on Jamaica. But we keep praying, and we're going to be supporting the best way we can. People need help. We are turning up the vibes on a Monday afternoon. And we're keeping you locked into all that's going on. Oh man, and going on it is. Welcome to the show. A very big love to our family. That's YouTube channel, Linkage Radio. You know how we are doing around here. I do what I'm told, still learning to take my chances, to take my time, to keep on dancing, to walk that line. Yeah, you got me shifting the paradigm. No longer. I'd like to say hi to Cooler Runnings Jamaican Restaurant, 1802 Nereid Avenue in the Bronx. My sponsor. Hello to Caribbean Vibes Radio Network, Mr. Chris Wilby. And I'm Miss Julia Benaya. I keep praying for Julia and those in her community in Stewart Castle and in Trelawney. They were hit. So we haven't heard from Julia since. We invite you to call us here at 914-268-6148 or 876-219-3474. It promises to be a great afternoon. Did I tell you when you hop on over, pass by, drive by, walk by Cooler Runnings Jamaican Restaurant? If you're craving for the real Jamaican taste, bold, spicy, and straight up unforgettable, give them a call at 718-324-7484 and tell them Lady D sent you. So here's what's sizzling in today's edition of the Monday Drive. So in light of the fact that we have had to be making some changes where the YouTube broadcast is concerned, I'm still working through how to do what to do. So if you notice that my introduction track that I use, I've not been able to use it because they sent me a message. Yep. So I have to forego that one. So I had to find something that's royalty free. So I have to tell you all what's going on here. So, you know, the Monday beat, I'm not sure how that's going to go, but I'm going to do my best. So just letting you know that we are in the throes of changes and we have to adhere to what they want. We have no choice. I have to comply. But good evening, everyone. So talk up the things coming up next, right after the Monday beat. And fresh faces versus familiar names. Who should lead us? You'll hear more about that. Community and immigration update. Avoid the return pile. Tips to get your USCIS travel document approved the first time. Healthy Lifestyle Corner. Rest is resistance. Looks, you want to go to your bed and you think, I really don't want to go now, so I'm going to do X, Y, and Z.
The healing power of doing nothing. When was the last time you just said, I ain't doing a thing today?
Oh yeah, got lucky overnight. Jackpot.
Keeping you in the know with news coming up. Voices, real stories, real people, real impact. Keisha Hale, principal of Padmore Primary School in Jamaica, talks about the state of education in Jamaica and the aftermath of Hurricane Melissa. She comes up at 6:30. 5:21 p.m. I'm ready to get the show going. How about you? Share the link with someone. Voices with Lady D. Invite them. Hello, Jerome. It's nice to see you. Wagwan, Lady D. Blessed good afternoon from the Bronx. Oh, you're in the Bronx. Hey. So hello, everyone. Welcome. You just joining me. You just can't help yourself. Jerome, could you please share the link with someone? Because we want to talk. You're going to vote tomorrow, aren't you? Yes, you. You're going out to vote. To my Linkage Radio family online, I know many of you are going out to vote. And the conversation we'll be having at... what time do I come up with that? Right after the Monday Beat, we'll get into that conversation, and we want to hear your story. So hello, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, we dare. How about some quick music? I missed the Monday Beat in its entirety, but I'm going to have to just cut and go. So welcome to you once again. Our telephone number is 914-268-6148 or 876-219-3474. What you did today, did you work hard? You felt proud of yourself? Or you just did whatever? I don't know. I'm simply asking. But whatever you do, I hope you gave your best. I gave my best today, and tomorrow I have my plate full to do my best tomorrow. So stick and stay with me. Don't go anywhere. Let's do a little of this and a little of that right here on the Monday Beat. Chasing the Monday blues out of here with great music.
Family come right.
Jaja City, Jaja Town, them on fit on it in a cowboy town. And it's a life when I promote the ice of level. Better know. So we just burn them evil concept, because we say that is a destruction to the humanity. So me I say, better know. Wanna watch it now? Hey, check this, check. Jaja City, Jaja Town, them on fit on it in a cowboy town. Wanna look and know. Jaja City, Jaja Town, them have it on it in a dead man town. Oi, them think them reach the ultimate, yo, but them no reach nowhere yet. Oi, them get caught in the internet of society. I tell me them a intellect, them promote too much debt. Wanna look and go. Jaja City, Jaja Town, them have it on it in a cowboy town. Oi, Marcus Garvey say, love is the only solution, can stop a revolution. Just freedom, meditation, from war and illusion. Love is the only solution that can stop a revolution. Just freedom, meditation, from war and illusion. But Molly Rice and gone on them think we done. Peter Tosh Rice and gone on them think we did done. Jacob Miller Rice and gone them think we did done. Garnet Silky Rice and gone, but look ya, Morgan family come rise. And many Rice you are uprising, Sizzler rise. And many Rice you is uprising, Luciano rise. And many Rice you is uprising, Rastafari call we so we come. Mali children rise. And many Rice you there uprising, Capleton rise. And David Oshu is uprising, would you rise? And many Rice you is uprising, Rastafari royal children come with liberation war. Whoa, chant war, boy. Rastaman chant war. Whoa, chant war. You check this out. Mr. Never go get free in China tomorrow. Cause them no praise John none today. Never go reach Mount Zion. Cause them now Selassie I wear. Yeah.
Jah know tomorrow. Cause them not praise Jah none today. Never go reach Mount Zion. Cause them not still see highway. Yo, say this heart of fire. For all of the people we no see the emperor. The Lion of Judah, he is the conqueror. Yoshua on his return. Javaya must burn. Yeah, we sing. On to Zion we go. In I can't move slow, no. Rastafari rules and reigns, and we're going where the green grass grows. Oh, where on to Zion we go. And I can't move slow, no.
Yeah, the Monday beat is beating.
Going where the blessings flow.
Yeah, blessings flow. Hello, everyone. Welcome to you. You're just popping in and you're like, all right then, Lady D, I hear that. But we're rolling along with the show. I hope you had a great weekend. I had a good weekend. Didn't do all that much, but I had a good weekend, and I'd like to say a very pleasant good afternoon to co-producer, Mr. Evil Green. As I usually say, he's in the back office. So I want to say good evening to you, Mr. Evil Green. Thank you. And don't forget to share the link with someone and let them know the show is on, and we're ready to roll. That's what we're doing this evening. Tomorrow you will be voting. And we know that most of you support age limits. No, let me not say that. So here what we're talking about now in Talk Up the Things. But before I get over to Talk Up the Things, it's best if I just say hi to or heal up or how to do or what's going on over there on the YouTube channel. So, I'm one of the individuals at church, the members of church who I'm on the AV team, so I help to do some of the recordings for the weekly announcements. So as I went somewhere, came back, I think, or we were sitting together, husband and myself, and he mentioned that my voice in the announcements is kind of getting a little sexier and sexier. I say, oh Lord, I have to go pay attention to that. That's not the objective, not for church. Lordy. So that's a pop for the afternoon. That the voice on the recording is a little mm-hmm. So I give thanks for the voice anyhow. So good evening to you wherever you are. First of all, Pat J came in. As always, my brother Mike came in. Good afternoon, family. Mike, you're early, man. Pat is always saying that happy motivational Monday to Lady D Gomez Green, co-host Evil Green, and Voices family. And King came in and he says, hey, here with JIS. Oh, he's watching JIS. It's going about 2 hours. Yes, I started watching it before I left work. Yvonne says, good afternoon, Lady D. You made it, Yvonne. Jerome, I gave you your big shout out. And Pat says, I voted on Friday. Okay, so you did early voting, Pat. Evel says, who else don't like how outside looks like midnight and it's only 5 o'clock? Yes, we lost an hour. No, we gained an hour, whatever. Saturday at 2 a.m., which rolled into Sunday. So I hope most of you weren't caught off guard by looking at your rotary clock and not looking at your digital device to keep you up on the right time. Okay, so just to let you know, Jamaica and the U.S. are on the same time now. So you don't have to say, 6 o'clock U.S. time and 5 o'clock J.A. time. No, none of that. We don't have to do that anymore. It's 5:30 p.m. Set your watches and your clocks. We're getting into Talk Up the Things in a minute. And also, what else is going on here? So, CEO, you booked the ticket yet? Oh, Lord. Yesterday we had fun talking to Ryan. That was amazing. So, Evel says, good evening, everyone. Ryan says, our CEO. So what? Okay. Thank you, producer, engineer. All right. Pat says, good evening, Lady D. Hey, Pat D, you're early, man. So good to see you. Hey, Sister Duncan. Yes, Lady D, good afternoon. I'm going to vote. I love when you say this is Lady D Gomez Green. So your husband is right. Oh, Lord. Marie says, good evening, Lady D and Voices family. Out walking with my granddaughter. Blessings. I hope my voice is just carrying you. You hear Marie. Wonderful. And Pat D says, good evening, everyone. Hope everyone is having a wonderful evening. I like to share your voice notes so that everybody else who is listening, but they're not on the channel, can hear that things are going over you. You know, things are going. So let's start talking now about... Let's share the gist of the conversation. And Marie, I know you love to call in no matter what. Pat, Ryan, all my YouTubers, we invite you to call into the show. Don't just sit and watch me and tell me how I look nice. I'm coming to TV and I have to put myself together. But that's not the only thing, is it? No, I aim to hear your voice. That's our objective. We renamed the show, if you realize, it's no longer Inside of the Zone, but Voices with Lady D. All of us together having a conversation. So I'm so glad about that. Now, in Talk Up the Things at 5:32 p.m., fresh faces versus familiar names. Who should lead us now? Okay. Most Americans support age limits for politicians, with many favoring a cap around 70 to 75 years old to allow younger leaders to emerge. How many times have you said, Lord, look at them people, they're over in Russia and so, or even in Jamaica. Okay. And, you know, even in Jamaica, we're saying some of them people, they now man need to go sit down and give older people the opportunity. And as Evelyn and I were fleshing out, yes, okay, I'll give shout out. As Evelyn and I were fleshing out the topic, as he's pitching something, I'm counteracting because I'm saying, hey, but if this doesn't happen, we won't have an end result, that kind of thing. So tomorrow being the election, and some people have already voted. Here's our first pitch. What the public believes about age and political leadership. Now, widespread support for age limits. 79% of Americans favor maximum age limits for elected officials, according to Pew Research Center. This includes strong support across party lines. 82% of Republicans and 76% of Democrats agree on the need for age caps. Would you like to have somebody leading you who is like 90 odd? We're not so sure, are we? Or you don't mind? We can talk, can't we? Now, ideal age for leadership is younger. So I'm pitching, and then I'd like to hear from you. So start putting your thoughts together. Many Americans believe the best age for a president is between 50 and 60, suggesting a preference for leaders with experience, but still in touch with contemporary issues. So there are people who, as they're maturing, because nobody wants to talk about aging, as we're maturing, there are those whose mental makeup capacity is very, very good. Their long-term memory, short-term memory, bingo. They're not slurring, none of that. They're just fluent in their speech and cognitive and so on, right? Yes. So you can tell me what you think about that. Now, concerns about cognitive decline and representation. Voters worry that older politicians may struggle with mental sharpness or fail to represent the interests of younger generations. This has led to calls for mental competency tests alongside age limits. And we know where that comes from, right? Now, current leadership skews older than ever. The 118th U.S. Congress is the oldest in 2 decades. high-profile incidents involving aging politicians like Senator Mitch McConnell, 81. And they use the example that we all saw, freezing during a press conference, having intensified public debate. Remember that? He for a moment, he said nothing. It's like he just wasn't centered. He couldn't speak. So here you have, okay, I do apologize. I'm just, all right, so let's see what's going on here. I'll get right back to the presentation, but here we, I voted the second day. Did you make us a phone? All right, thank you. I'll get back to those comments in a few minutes. Let's deal with the matter at hand. So, before I continue, let me acknowledge a note here from Madam Ambassador Sherns. She's apologizing. She's out to birthday dinner with her grandson. It's his birthday today, Brandon. He turns 13. He's in the teens now, Sherns. Prepare yourself. Okay. So, happy birthday to Brandon. And of course, I usually have my clip that I play, so I'll get back to that. And also, what else is, I see co-producer. Okay, I'm not sure where that is, but all right, so get back to it. Anyhow, so as we continue with the feature, so what are your thoughts? Here you have Andrew Cuomo, who, by the way, is only 67. What was the number we saw yesterday? Or 67. And Mamdani is 30. Okay. Yes, it's in my script here somewhere, but I'll get to it in a minute. Right? So you have this vibrant young man, Mamdani, who everybody's like buzzing over. And then there is Andrew Cuomo, who, with experience, objects, right, Mamdani's agenda. And Mamdani feel that everybody else's own is archaic. It need to go sit down now. You need fresh minds and new approach and all of that. And the matter of insufficient experience comes up on Mamdani's end by Cuomo. So we are going to see the outcome, aren't we? But really, here is the age gap and difference in opinion. And if you voted for whoever, you have your reasons why you voted and so on. But do you think that we need to have younger people being represented now in representational politics? What are your thoughts? Oh, thank you, producer, because we did pull it up. So Andrew Mark Cuomo was born December 6, 1957. And he's a lawyer and politician from this state. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. And you think that you're ready for a young, vibrant man to, be your representative? Or you're going to settle for who you know and feel more comfortable with? That's really the question. So it's Talk Up the Things. It's 5:39. Give me a call, 914-268-6148. That's 914-268-6148. Now, also, we could also say why age limits matter for youth representation. Here's the thing, based on my research. Creating space for emerging voices. So let me go to the phone line and speak with the king. A pleasant good afternoon to you.
Madam, good evening to you. How are you?
The executive is in the chair. I'm well.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Well, my thing is, The only sad thing I don't understand that these experienced leaders who are turning home are not mentoring any one of the young ones. Yes, McDan is coming. Yes, he's young, and everybody saying coming for poor people and all them. The one thing that I hate that I keep seeing over and over repeating itself, I hate when people go there and talking about rich people. It's a thing that I hate so bad. Because I asked tomorrow, run away all the rich people out of New York State and leave us with McDani alone, and what will happen to us? All the rich people, because a lot of us are so ignorant, it's not funny. I would like tomorrow, all the millionaire that is in New York State, pack up and go to Silicon Valley to live and never come back to New York State. Just think about the picture.
Well,
Poverty is contagious. Laziness travels so fast, poverty overcomes. I don't want no poor people. If everybody notice when the Lord are making cabinet, he never to fund the poor. He take care of the poor and he tell you the poor you will always have with you.
yes.
But poor people can't run nothing. Poor people can't donate. Poor people can't employ. Poor people can't hire. Poor people can't do nothing. The poor always will be poor. Because number one, they start their poor in the mind first. Then it becomes physical. That's why they say misery love company. So number two, give me Como. I like experience with wisdom. Young is good, but sometimes young too aggressive. Because you're young, you think you could just bulldoze down. I don't think getting anywhere. Yes, he may be elected, he may make his way up there, but these guys not even going to have a conversation with him. They're just going to have him sit down in a one corner. Can't get nothing table, can't get nothing passed, can't get nobody to talk to. So people need to understand it. You never talk about free bus. So the bus driver now going to get no raise of pay. God bless how much bus we can get, because me don't want free bus. I don't want no free bus. I understand the part and the rent part. I understand that.
Yes.
But people need to think about repercussion. There's a thing called repercussion. All who have their husband, them brother, them boyfriend, them sons and daughters working in the MTA system. Do you think 5 years down the road, $20 an hour, going to be able to buy sugar and rice? Inflation. People are so ignorant. And this is why you have so much people talking about they can't find food to put on their table after they miss one paycheck. It's financial ignorancy.
So,
because here is a man come, free bus. So no more charging to the MTA. How many people are paying enough taxes in New York State to fund that? Out of that, you're going to have raise of pay. Everything is going up. Everything is going up. The bus driver have car payment, rent, mortgage, kids, tuition, everything, yada, yada, yada. So people need to look at a bigger picture. This is impossible.
Well,
for you to take up a thing as the MTA and run it for free.
And that's what happens when people vote based on personality. Because if you only like the person and you're not paying any attention to the ripple effects, like you're laying out some of your concerns, which I'm sure many share, then that's what's going to happen. He doesn't really have a track record. Cuomo, on the other hand, does. Some may disagree with what has happened in the past. I know this country, we operate in a 9-day wonder, so many have moved on. In fact, everybody move on. If they raised it during the debate, he was able to just say, hey, that is all good and done. Here I am today, ready to work. So you're raising some really salient points here, Ryan, because if we don't really think about it carefully, all that you have mentioned, they might come back to, as we say, bite us.
And all of them need to understand that I am the singlest person in the world. no matter what financial situation arises tomorrow, it won't affect me. I can eat tin mackerel and cornmeal. Cornmeal is still $1.30 something cents a pound in the supermarket. A tin mackerel is for $1 and something. I can live. I have nobody to say daddy. So all those people out there with kids and other people, depending on the system, should not be absorbed by ignorancy. Because tomorrow, this guy, they may put him in. And trust me, the Lord may make you suffer just like what they happened to them. You see what Papa do? Or they right with bittersweet in a similar situation, just like what Papa do. Because Papa is taking no talk from nobody. Papa is just in train, and the train is down the track, and is you're on board, you get off. There's no Papa not asking you two questions. Is it you're on board this train or you're off it? I will not be running my train local. It's going express.
Yes, sir.
So nobody thinks I'm pulling on no station for you change hand and change nothing. Papa, a train is down the track and it goes express. You're not willing to be a part of it, get out of the way. So what people need to understand this here in New York, people need to do education. I refuse to acknowledge. I don't know why everybody's taxing the poor. And half of these people don't even know how the tax regulate. Half of them don't even know how tax move. Half of them don't even know anything at all. When it comes down to taxes, how the tax regulate, how the tax number break down, how it works for community, district, zip code, area code, state, county, nothing them don't know.
Yes,
but when this ignorance come along, everybody jump aboard. We don't want tax the rich, tax the rich. The rich man sell out everything and move out at all. Who you go tax?
Yes.
Fat mouth always kill the cock and short mouth always turn one and bite the shark. You'll be eating each other when all the rich people get up and leave. So all of you out there who they talk about tax the rich man can pull in money and go to Swiss Bank and go sit down at Silicon Valley, drink red wine all day and watch all of you suffer.
Yes.
Truth.
Thank you.
This is a system where they take the land, where everybody is overly aggressive. And we have to go back to the Bible. It was the same thing why the children of Israel suffer. And still suffering. You see how we run around the wilderness? Still blaming everybody but ourselves.
Well,
all
you've
we can tell
spoken.
people say, ignorance it travels very fast. Dunceness overcome. That's my 2 cent queen.
Thank you, sir.
People need to do their homework before you come to school. Me have vote tomorrow and it's home all the way. I couldn't give 2 singles. One person have much in conviction and he make it to the highest office. In my renovate now. Why can't I forgive Como?
Thank you, King.
I vote Como. I couldn't care less. All right.
Got you. Alrighty, that's my first caller, Mr. Ryan. We thank him so much for sharing his views. What say you? 914-268-6148. Don't forget, at 6 o'clock, we'll have Keeping You in the Know with news, happenings, and facts. At 6:30 p.m., Keisha Hale, the principal of Padmore Primary School, will be joining me, and she will be talking about the state of education in Jamaica and the aftermath of Hurricane Melissa. And she also has an organization that she runs. So everything is being pulled together. Welcome to the show, everybody. It's the Monday Drive. And just bearing in mind, based on some restrictions that are in place with the channel on which we are streaming our show, YouTube. There are some things we can do, some things we can't do, and we just have to make the adjustment. So if you notice, I'm not playing as many selections in an afternoon as I usually do, because I have to do some homework to get past that particular spot on the channel. Okay, it's a spot. I just stand up there waiting to move forward. So good evening to you. 914-268-6148. Yvonne, I see you're saying you agree with Ryan. I'd love to hear from you. And who else? Marie says she voted the second day. So great news. So hello to my YouTubers and everyone on the Linkage Radio apps. We thank you for tuning in. It's a long time I haven't spoken to some people, but I know they're there and I know they're listening for whatever reason. But I hope you're all doing well. Just to wrap up on my script for this first presentation in Talk Up the Things, we got to ideal age for listenership. So we did all of that. Why age limits matter for your representation. Ryan alluded to some things about the rich. We tend to badmouth them for real, you know. Oh, I'm so sorry if you're hearing my accessory making some noise. But yeah, if we really think about other things, we would not speak the way we do. Balancing wisdom with innovation. While experience is valuable, intergenerational leadership ensures that policies reflect both historical insight and future forward thinking. Now, avoiding political stagnation. Long tenures can lead to entrenched power structures. Age limits may encourage rotation, renewal, and responsiveness in government. As clear as day. Now, suggested framing for your audience, and that's my framing for you. So we honor the legacy of seasoned leaders, but we also believe in passing the baton to the next generation. Now, hear me clearly, and this is one of the responses that I pitched when Evel and I were brainstorming this topic. Many will tell you, young people will tell you that old people in politics and that they have no foundation on which to follow. So, my thing is, if a young person has interest in politics, and yes, you've seen the good sides and the not so good side, right? You've heard so many negative things, and you have a heart for your country, then maybe the next best thing, as we would say, is to start making yourselves visible. Start attending these campaigns. Start vlogs, you know, expressing yourselves and so on until you can start building momentum and a following. And then that's how a lot of them have managed to merge into politics. Some were mentored. When we look at our Jamaican politics, like Andrew Holness and the others were mentored. And Portia Simpson Miller, you know, all those people were mentored and they were on the campaign trail. They went to every meeting. They were taught what the ropes and so on until they got into representing as members of parliament. The same thing here. People do that. But if the young people don't say, okay, we want to do something, hear our voices, hear what we have to say, nobody, if you don't make yourself visible, nobody will see you. That's how I think. And here you have Mamdani, who many just can't wait to just embrace. I'm telling you, because he's not old and he's this and that. But while he is going up the ladder, climbing this ladder here, he's going to really need people with the experience and wisdom to guide him. So I'm hoping that he's not just there on a whim, but he's taking all that he can from those who are willing to guide him. Because without proper guidance, an inexperienced person will just operate from top of mind. Something comes to mind, they're thinking that how they can articulate it is not enough. It's not going to be enough. 5 to 6. That's a wrap for this segment. Talk up the things right here on the Monday Drive, keeping you in the know in the city you walk, ride, and reside. Leadership isn't just about age. It's about vision, vitality, and relevance. If we want policies that reflect the future, we need leaders who live in it. Yeah. We need leaders who live in it. You can't be over so and leading down so. It doesn't work like that. For those of you who are on my YouTube channel, I'm seeing a specific number here. I would like each and every one of you who are on watching to tap the like button where that thumbs up is. Tap on it, because when you tap on it, we will be in rotation. If somebody happened to just type in the word voice, we will pop up. So we want to keep ourselves visible. Every single person who is on the YouTube channel, please tap the like button. And here I'm getting a note. John F. Kennedy was 43 years old when he became president. He was elected in 1960 and inaugurated on January 20, 1961, making him the youngest person ever elected to the office and the first Catholic president. Thank you, sir. There you have it. So we're not in any way saying, oh, a young person cannot lead. What we are saying is experience counts, and if you are a younger contender, you just need to get the support you need to guide you. I believe everybody's on board with that. Agreed? All say aye? Yes, coming up in a few minutes will be the news. So you stay with me. Don't go anyplace. And I will be right back. And speaking of that, let's see where we are here. Hi. No. All right, so we have 5 minutes to 2 minutes. Okay, let's keep rolling with the show. Let's keep rolling. So we'd like to welcome you to our feature of keeping you in the know with news, happenings, and facts. And it's all courtesy of Cooler Runnings Jamaican Restaurant, 1802 Nereid Avenue in the Bronx. Please give them a call at 718-324-7484. Just to also let you know that our telephone numbers here, we'd love to hear from you, 914-268-6148 or 876-219-3474. Let's kick off with the news. Out of Jamaica, death toll from Hurricane Melissa rises to 32. Minister of Information, Senator Dana Morris Dixon, said at a press briefing today that there are another 8 deaths, but they are waiting on the police to confirm. The figure will change and I will give another figure tomorrow, she quoted. Senator Morris Dixon did not give a breakdown of the deaths in the various parishes. Hurricane Melissa hit Jamaica just under a week ago with winds of 175 miles per hour. The hurricane left wide areas of the island. Oh dear. The hurricane left wide areas of the island devastated. I do apologize for that. Speaking about schools reopening, Senator Morris Dixon, who is also Minister of Education, said that the decision to reopen schools has been decentralized and left to principals and school boards. She said that they want to get children back in the schools as quickly as possible to prevent learning losses as happened during COVID-19. The minister said that she has spoken with opposition spokesman on education Damien Crawford about what the reopening of schools will look like. The minister also said that discussions will be held with various stakeholders tomorrow. A committee, she said, has been established within the ministry on this issue. She also said that there are teams available to provide psychological support to teachers, parents, and students. Minister Morris Ms. Dixon said that she has toured several schools affected by the hurricane and commended teachers and other school employees who are working to repair damages to the schools. The minister stressed that this is not a time for politics. Quote, there are so many people feeling the pain of Hurricane Melissa. I see Jamaicans across the country doing what they do, she said. Our telephone number is 914-268-6148. 914-268-6148. Continuing the news. The government has intensified cleanup operations across several towns devastated by Hurricane Melissa, fast-tracking the removal of rubble and debris to restore access and prevent health risks in affected areas. Minister with responsibility for works, Robert Morgan, said he has instructed the National Works Agency, the NWA, to move swiftly with the cleanup, beginning with Black River, St. Elizabeth, one of the hardest hit towns. The operation commenced over the weekend. Quote, this means removing all debris from the road so that we can have a clean and secure environment and prevent the infestation of rodents, end quote, he told Observer Online. He continued, this is a strategy that we're going to employ. As we clear the path into a community, we're also cleaning the community. We're also going to increase the quantity of equipment to clean communities. We're also going to increase the quantity of equipment to clean communities significantly, and we have engaged many more contractors, the minister added. According to Morgan, crews have also begun clearing roads leading to the interior of St. Elizabeth and Westmoreland, two parishes that bore the brunt of the hurricane's impact a week ago. Quote, what we're trying to do is create safe passage for heavy-duty equipment such as tractor-trailers and containers to access these communities, he explained. This will allow the Ministry of Health to deploy mobile hospitals and other essential services. The NWA has appointed a senior director to oversee recovery operations in the southwestern parishes and has established offices in Western Jamaica to coordinate the ongoing work. And we continue with the news out of Jamaica. France has reaffirmed its solidarity with Jamaica in the wake of Hurricane Melissa by delivering a shipment of European and international humanitarian aid to the island. A French naval vessel arrived at the Kingston Freeport Terminal Limited on Monday, carrying critical supplies to support communities hardest hit by the hurricane. The aid was dispatched under the European Union's Civil Protection Mechanism and organized by the French Armed Forces in the West Indies, based in Martinique, and an associate member of CARICOM and Guadeloupe have transported a humanitarian shipment with aid from French, European, and United Nations partners. The humanitarian shipment includes essential equipment for water treatment and production, storage tanks, energy generation units, camping and sleeping gear, and hygiene supplies. These resources are intended to help restore basic living conditions and support ongoing relief efforts in the most affected areas. The operation is a collaborative effort involving the European Union, the United Nations, and the French Red Cross, working closely to ensure effective coordination and delivery of assistance. And I can tell you that okay, I apologize. Okay, and I must tell you that as we are watching a myriad of clips that are coming out of Jamaica, some of them we have to be careful because they're intended to really bring you to your knees. And if you're not able to manage your emotions well, you can get overwhelmed. So you have to be careful about that. Cleanup efforts are underway. I saw a heart-wrenching clip put out by the Jamaica Observer or the Jamaica Gleaner. Lord, I'm going so fast just in the days when you're at work and something pops up. But you saw where 2 Army officers were there to airlift an elderly woman. She was so frail. They just held her in a little thing and carried her to the helicopter, and they placed her on the landing area there. And oh my God, I don't know if she's alive. She looked so weak she could barely move. And you can tell that that section is cut off. So as the helicopters, and don't let anybody fool you, as the helicopters are going over, they're lowering their descent. They're ensuring that they are spotting with their binoculars the areas that people need to be evacuated. And sometimes when people put certain videos out and they get all emotional and start literally tracing people or tracing the government, as we would say, telling them off, you would think that nothing is being done. But that's not true. And you and I know that's not true. If you are intelligent and you're able to, decipher information properly, you can tell when people just want to reel up other people and get everybody talking about how no aid not come. And the most stupid thing I heard is how the sitting government, the Prime Minister himself, is him set up something to make the hurricane come. You hear that and you just say, hear the foolishness. Seriously, I didn't know we had powers to kind of lower hurricanes. But these are some of the things that you hear, and you have to just either say, or you just swipe to the next thing. So, you really have to not get yourself too bogged down, because some of them are there. There's nothing a government will do, whether it was the sitting one, the one before it, this one, that one. People will always demand more from you. And they won't even remember the kindness that you did. Truth be told. It's 8 minutes after 6 o'clock. And if you'd like to call. But I do have a quick video for you. I have a quick video for you because we were busy yesterday. Co-producer and yours truly were busy yesterday, man. Doing all kinds of stuff. And we want to show you one of the stuff that we were up to yesterday. Yeah, we were up to stuff. So we want to just share with you a quick a snippet of, yes, one of the ups to that we were up to yesterday and had so much fun doing it. So we'd like to say good afternoon and welcome to today's feature of the show. And we know that, no matter what's going on, no matter what's going on, we're able to share and bring a little fun to the afternoon. And oh dear me, come on. Let's see. Yes, and so we just want to tell you how much we enjoy when we are home and just doing little fun stuff. So thank you for those of you who are always tuning in. And the moment we put it out, we realize, a lot of people are on, man, looking at it and, that kind of fun stuff. So yes, here we are. And we want to share that with you. Don't forget, at 6:30 p.m., Keisha Hale, principal of Padmore Primary School, will be calling me for a quick chat, and she's going to share. As a matter of fact, this past Saturday on Saturday morning runnings, we were talking about the hurricane and so on. And so we had 2 guests on our show. We, Lady D, Ricky and Errol, aka Cat, grew up in Penance, so they joined us on the platform, and we had a really good conversation, and we gave out some tidbits and how people can donate, and we'll do that before I wrap up here this evening. And yeah, get things rolling, because of course I know many of you have your relatives in Jamaica. They may not have been impacted, but you do have a heart to give. And so, however you can get that done, then we're here to, where is it? We're here to guide you along. Let's see. I don't think so, though. I do apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to find my clip. I don't know where it went. It's not working for me for some reason. For some reason. But let me see if I can. But nevertheless, let's keep the show rolling. I'll get back to that in a few minutes. And so we do have some more music for you, because I have to kind of figure out what to do here around the cut. Yeah. And okay, so let's see what I can come up with to keep you entertained while we are here together. Good evening.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
I'm calling to take issue with you.
Go ahead. Welcome, DL. How do you do?
I'm okay. Thank you. On this whole thing about in the context of Mandami and this whole experience thing. How do I say it? How do we gain experience we're not given the opportunity to do something to gain that experience. Do you remember when you left school and the first job you went for? I don't know if you had the experience or they say you don't have the experience.
Yeah, we had, well, in high school, I think when we were in fourth form, we had a work experience program that some of us were sent on, or most of us were sent on. But in the selection process, for some of us, they had identified, our giftings, what we had displayed during, whether it was extracurricular activities or even with our academic studies and so on. They were able to say, well, you can go they want to send this set to the bank or this set to an insurance company and different companies. So it also included your performance.
Okay, but you're an exception. But I'm sure you're no stranger to the fact that you've heard it. Mm-hmm. You have no experience. Mm-hmm. And the thing is, I know it's all BS. It's just a way of saying, without saying it, that we're not going to hire you. Mm-hmm. Because where do you go and get experience if you just have school or college or whatever it is? So, this whole thing about Mundan having experience, which is not even true. He's currently a sitting assemblyman. Mm-hmm. He's a New York State legislator. Mm-hmm. And and all the things that they're coming up with is the whole idea of the political discrediting. Mm-hmm. I've been here long enough and to understand how they operate. And they're throwing there, they're throwing this here and throwing this there. Mm-hmm. And they just refuse to respect the will of the people who voted for him as over them. Mm-hmm. President Obama was just I don't even know that President Obama, before he went to politics, was an activist. Mm-hmm. And then he ran for a congressional seat. He did not win. Mm-hmm. And then he decided to run for U.S. Senator, which he won. Mm-hmm. 4 years in, I think he became a state legislator eventually, a state senator. Mm-hmm. He was elected U.S. Senator. 4 years later, 4 years in a senator, he decided to run for president, and you and I know what happened. Mm-hmm. So, there are people who are talented and skilled, and you can't know until they're shot at something.
Right.
Because Mandami is not going to run the police department. He's not going to be the police commissioner. He's not going to be the sanitation commissioner. He's not going to be the 30 different commissioners. Mm-hmm. No. He's going to choose people who are capable of running the department. And look how many years before and currently we're not choosing people to edit the departments and what happened to them. Mm-hmm. I don't know, some of the scandals that Adams people have been involved in. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, never buy the argument because I know it's all a part of the political discreditation. Mm-hmm. And I'm not going to go down the rabbit hole with them on that.
Right. So when you hear it, it doesn't have any effect on you at all.
No, it roll like water off a duck's back. Because that's what it's all about. Mm-hmm. And I see, as expected, the whole heap of thing coming at him on the airways for the remaining days and hours, because Lots of billionaire class who are protecting us, dumping money, giving common money to spend.
Mm-hmm.
And you have third party groups who are spending all these ads aren't even by Como. These are third party interest groups.
Mm-hmm.
They have the other thing to protect.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what Mandam is talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Because he is not going to shake up the establishment. It's like Jesus Christ appearing on the scene and breaking up the whole Pharisees setup.
Right.
And they ask, who is this man from? Is there any good can come out of Galilee?
Mm.
You see, so that's what's going on. And how old was Jesus Christ? We all know what we've been told.
Mm-hmm.
So you can young, ignorant, skilled, and sharp on what to do. You have a cast around him, a cast.
Mm-hmm.
So they all need to go to hell.
Okay.
They're a bunch of hypocrites. These Democrats. What Mandami has done in one certain manner, as intention and unintentionally show allow us to see their true colors.
Mm-hmm.
They're so duplicitous. Talk about democracy and choosing on people's whatever, and they just galvanize it together with strange bedfellows. Would never be on the same side politically, but always being during that Mandami. Which tells that he's the man.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't take any big business money. That's not. It's a grassroots thing. And small and contributes donations from the public. No big interest money whatsoever. And people seem to forget the days of Occupy Wall Street.
Mm-hmm.
They seem to forget. These are the people who are around who are in this corner.
Mm-hmm.
You see, and they've seen somebody who come on stream is speaking to their needs, speaking their love language. And that's why he's where he is. He started out from when he launched his campaign, single digit.
Mm-hmm.
While Cuomo was enjoying massive numbers in polls even before he announced. Which is part of the reason why he decided to announce, because look at the polls and see. And they went to the primary with Cuomo ahead. And one time it beat him hands down.
Mm-hmm.
What does it tell you? They're spending money against this young man. Everything they come at him with. Muslim, this, that, devil knows what.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
So you're open then. So then you're open to giving him a chance. You would like to see what
yes,
he...
because it's speaking to the needs of people. I mean, do you remember some years ago during the gubernatorial election when Cuomo was seeking election, when this man from Brooklyn who clearly the rent is too damn high?
Too high, yes. Mm-hmm.
And Cuomo embraced it. What has he done? Cuomo embraced it and been saying it all the races. The rent is too damn high. He embraced that thing. And what has he done? The rent has gotten higher.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, and finally, you know what also, I always admire Cuomo, and truth be told, I admire him up until I was kind of in his corner up until I heard him on a talk show in New York, talk show in NYC.
Mm-hmm.
And the host of the show asked him if he was elected mayor,
mm-hmm.
would he still be be a part of the Benjamin Netanyahu defense team against war crimes. And I'm like, what? Andrew Cuomo is siding with Netanyahu on his defense attorney team to defend Benjamin Netanyahu, the war criminal. And I just threw up when I heard that. And I just turned in like a lizard who changed color. You see? So, and Mondam is going to send more to the pasture. So if he start play around with Republican like Adams did, you think he's doing himself good. He hasn't learned anything from Eric Adams. He's coming on Fox TV.
Oh, DL, hold on. I'm going to have to run because I have my guest.
I'm through. That's my final input. He's going on Fox TV and kiss up with them.
Good to hear from you. Thank you. I have my guest who we're going to be talking, and she just dialed in. Thank you for your input always. Alrighty. Bye.
You're welcome.
Good afternoon from New York to Jamaica.
Good evening, lady. Oh,
hello there, Keisha Hale. How are you?
Oh, I'm blessed.
Okay, so you're kind of coming. You're not on your speakerphone? Are you in a stable setting so we can hear you clearly?
You hearing me okay?
All right. You're nearby some public thoroughfare or something?
I'm in.
You're in where?
I'm in my vehicle.
Oh, you're in your vehicle. Okay, so let's see how best we can. So it's good to have you back, as always. The principal, the proud principal, the accomplished principal of Padmore Primary School has joined us this afternoon to share some insightful and informative information concerning education in Jamaica. She's there in Jamaica. She will also be sharing some of the impact of Hurricane Melissa on the education system, and also she has her own hand in the till, not in the till, hand in a jar, where she has her organization. So welcome, Keisha. It's nice to have you once again. Starting off, how are things in Jamaica?
Repeat, please, lady.
Oh, yes. How are things in Jamaica? Because, we are here seeing the video clips, we're reading the news, but we're not there to hear the hearts of people as we would like.
Well, Lady, we all know about the trauma what is in Jamaica now.
Yes.
And I am so glad about the sympathies that has been expressed for the people of Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
I see that there's a lot of giving back, even if it's prayers.
Yes.
Because we need it at that time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, tell me, how has it impacted your school? Are your school open for you?
Okay. School is open. Well, not everything today. We had it on a place base because we still, most of the area where my school is located has no light and no water.
Oh.
Right, so we caught some rainwater.
Mm-hmm.
So we opened school and allowed some of the kids who are looking forward to taking external exams to come to school.
Right. because
I don't want to go to behind the curriculum. So,
Keisha, you're kind of going in and out.
let us see if I put it on answer.
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, she's just making some adjustments.
Okay, you hear me better now, lady?
A little, yes. Go ahead.
Yes, so as I said, that the impact on my school where I am living, where I principal.
Oh, she's having, when you're using WhatsApp.
A lot of trees down.
And remind us where your school is located.
Excuse me, lady, what did
Remind us where your school is located. If Keisha, let me just ask a question. If I were to give you the direct phone line, would you be able to call in direct rather than going through the WhatsApp portal?
Okay.
Does that work for you?
I could try it.
All right. So let me can you take it down, or would you like me to just send it to you in WhatsApp?
Send it to me, please.
All right. So let me do that, and then you can call me back.
Okay.
All right.
No
good.
problem.
All righty, and I'll ensure that we maximize the time since she'll be dialing directly. So we do apologize, but the reception is not as we would like it to be. And so she will call me back. Okay, so I've clicked send. She will redial and give me a call. So, ladies and gentlemen, as you're hearing her, she's saying that they have down trees, they have no light, no water. I'm telling you, it's not easy there. Shernette, our good girl Shern sent us a note that because for days she couldn't hear anything out of Mobay. And she says that she sustained damage to her windows and no other additional damage reported at this time, which we're so thankful for because she couldn't hear anything. If her house got damaged, she can't really hear from family members. It's hard when you're here and you're not able to talk to anybody. There are people who are literally pleading with other people to, see if they hear anything from their family and all of that. So it's not easy. Not easy. But we'd like you to exercise some patience while she gets the connection going. So thank you for that. Oh, great. She's called. Okay, Keisha, we hear you.
Okay, I hope this line is better.
I believe it is. Yes, good evening again. So you were explaining to us that you have down power lines, the trees.
Yes, we lost some zinc, the debris. The debris is so much. But we managed to clean up the schoolyard, but we still don't have any light around the community. Some parts of the community don't have any light. But we have to get education going. So open our doors to the exam students.
Yes.
Today.
So when is the is it CSEC? Is it CSEC? When is that?
No, it's PEP.
It's PEP. Okay.
PEP is next year, but we don't want to fall too behind in the curriculum. Or the kids are supposed to learn. But I noticed something today, Lady D, and I wouldn't startle them, but what I noticed is that we have some older people coming on the school compound asking for food and water.
Oh Lord.
It's elderly people, like, This is, I don't know, we really need some help in Jamaica, Lady D. And it's not, the western part yet, but not only that.
Right. Remind us where your school is located for the benefit of the audience.
in St. Angela.
Right. Up in Padmore. Okay. So now that so you have no water or electricity.
We have no water. We're calling the truck water like 5 o'clock today. Water was trucked to the school. But we have no water in the pipes.
You have no water in the pipes.
Right.
And was the school, the building, the physical structure affected in any way?
Only we lost some of our roofs. We lost some of our roofs.
Okay. And were your classrooms, so the roof, the sections that you lost, your zinc or whatever it was, what is the condition of the classroom or classrooms?
Well, the classrooms are leaking. We have some of them leaking profusely because what happened now is that now lecture open some gaps that we never even know were there. So we have, leakage. And we reported it long time, but now it get bigger.
Right. So it's worse now.
Yes.
All right. So what is the focus now? What is what are your plans? What you want to done?
Well, we had a meeting today with the staff, and what I noticed is that most of the staff has family in the affected areas, the major affected areas. So one teacher was just crying. She's saying that she can't get in touch with her family in Westmoreland. So what I noticed that psychological effect, on the teachers and with their family.
Yeah.
Because Jamaica is a small island, so everybody have family a country, that kind of thing. So
Connected to somebody.
we're just asking for prayers, Lady D. We're asking for prayers and
So what about
which prayers people must give.
all right, so there is prayer. What about your students and teachers? How are they affected? Anybody lose house, roof, clothing?
As I said, the students and the teachers where we live, right? You didn't get the major effect of the hurricane.
Got you.
Right? But we still had students losing their roofs, and the zinc roofs, and so forth. Right, and we still had persons, I have a staff member, she lost her entire roof.
Oh Lord.
So it all depends on the structure of your own.
Yes.
But as I said, what I noticed is that even just looking at the children who bought lunch today, I noticed that if you had, like, say, 120 kids coming in, we had 40 lunch. So that is showing me, a different kind of sign.
Yes.
Because,
And
so we really need a subsidy, like subsidies to help these kids.
So so I know you are calling here, and we are here in the Northeast, in the diaspora. And, we will make an appeal because I know you personally, and I know you are the principal. I know you are a credible person, so character and all of that. So if we were to ask persons to donate to you, you will provide us with that information. But before we go there, what about because I know the companies, every business from health to education to construction to everything we can think of, people are there doing their best and are stretched. So we know that. And they are really focusing, they're focusing on the more affected areas. Because truthfully, Keisha, when we see some of the footage and all of that, our hearts break. and some people they can't reach them. So how would you like the fact that you're calling into my program today? What is your ask?
Okay, thanks for that question, Lady D. I'm saying that persons who is of Jamaican parentage, or you're Jamaican, or you're just like Jamaica, or it's just that the stories break your heart. I'm saying that, if it is that, you can find it in your heart of heart to send things back to Jamaica to help these major affected areas, because the need is great. The need is really great. It's heart-rending, Lady D.
Right.
It really is.
So organizations here are already, galvanizing all the support they can. Some are collaborating. There are NGOs, that are collaborating, and people. Yesterday, my husband and I, we were in a store, and we saw a lady with tons of Excelsior water crackers, and he was saying, I wonder what she's going to do with those. And I said, I guarantee you those are going home. So I asked her, I said, are you planning to send barrel or whatever? She said yes, to Jamaica. She's, so people are doing their part to support, because we know that when people hungry and don't have anywhere to live and have nowhere to sleep, those are a part of humanity that will break you.
Yes.
So you're making the plea, you're asking people to, donate. I have mentioned that, if you have family, continue to do the Western Union, the MoneyGram, the JN, and whatever else they have. And then there are people who are sending down barrels. People are already putting out their PSAs, through, and my organization is now, today there was a conversation that I was overhearing, how, they're going to put together this proposal to get other people on board to send off container or containers. And when we're sending container, Keisha, is like 40-foot container. So you imagine that will be doubled. So the need is great. A lot of people are doing the needs assessment, so that we're not just dropping things into a container just because, but it's really what people need. So you're saying they're to donate.
I'm hoping that persons who are sending the containers can in turn donate these containers when they are empty to schools. Because, like, for example, my school, we need a sick bay. You understand me? We need a truck shop. I was thinking of, how can I get a container to retrofit it and turn it into something like this,
Okay.
So maybe we're going to say that now, lady, just let off a bulb in my head to say that, those who sending it, they can donate these containers to schools.
Okay. So you would need a container. So do you plan to pitch that with anyone? What is the thought? Since I mentioned it.
Somebody listening to your program, Lady D, may be thinking of sending down a container of things, and they have nothing to do with the container afterwards,
Okay, got you. All right. Well, so for you would need to retrofit a container so you can set up your tuck shop or your canteen or whatever you call it. The school roof went, part of it. So are you in conversations with anybody, or you're asking for donations from this side of the world?
Okay. Lady D, we still need some assessment. So we don't have any cost into it just yet.
Okay.
But we know that, we don't have any cost in for me to say X, Y, or Z,
Okay.
We just go back to school. The ministry is sending up somebody to look at it.
Mm-hmm.
But we know that these things, like the ministry, will take a long time before they approve something like this.
Mm-hmm.
And the show has to go on.
That's right. Yes. And what about community support? Parents have come and taken a look and said, boy, we can get 2 pieces of board. Anything
Definitely,
like that?
the community come and help us with some of the cleanup. But it's like a farming community, lady.
Mm-hmm.
You know, subsistence farming community. But
Okay.
they came and help us with the cleanup.
Mm-hmm. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Keisha Hale. She's a principal of Padmore Primary School. And Keisha was successful in bringing the school to where it is today. Passes in her CSEC and all CAPE and all those things. And what the other one name?
PEP.
And PEP.
PEP
Right.
exam with the primary exit profile.
Right, PEP. And so she's doing a tremendous job in Jamaica. And, you know, she's saying, hey, there are needs in Jamaica. And she would love if persons could donate to people in Jamaica. So she's making that general plea. She personally has to do a needs assessment of her school. So if and when she needs to make another plea, she's welcome. You're welcome to come back to us. But we thank you for sharing with us. But education must go on. So I heard the information minister today as she was, you know, making her delivery that some schools were instructed to reopen. They haven't yet, but schools need to be reopened. Children need to go to school. And as long as they're not in the, you know, the zone, the badly damaged zones, then they need to be in school. And I'm sure they're working around that too, about how children can be clothed. And it's a hard feat. But we thank you for joining us, Keisha. And when you have more to tell us, yes, when you have more to tell us, you give us a call. But thank you for sharing.
Definitely.
Bits and
thank
pieces.
you for all you do, Lady B.
Yes, thank you too. Enjoy your Monday. Go have your warm-up chicken leg.
Well, it's my daughter's birthday, so I'm heading to do some celebration with her.
Okay, so no chicken leg warm-up today. No problem. All right. Enjoy the evening. Thanks for calling.
Okay, then.
All righty. Bye-bye. All right, so that's Keisha Hale, principal of Padmore Primary School. That's in Upper St. Andrew in Padmore. And yes, the needs are great. Needs are great. We have 12 minutes to go, and we have the video I promised you. I would like to share it now because, you know, we just think it was so funny. We should share it. So here we go. We're going to share what we were up to yesterday evening. Well, I was just the little sidebar. I can't say I was doing anything much. I did do something afterwards, but mine didn't make it to the video, which is fine. The intention was to showcase, you know, the gentleman. So here we go. Let's see how you all receive this. Hey family, happy Sunday to all of you. Hope you're doing well. We are here prepping Sunday meal. And
hi everybody, happy Sunday.
And so I just want to give you a peek into what we're up to here.
Yeah, so
are you ready?
I'm making
so I can just
dinner, and it's steamed fish in tomato sauce. So I like different kinds of fish when I'm cooking. I don't like just one kind. So I got some salmon in here. If you look over here, you see you're going over there that one. There's some snapper quickly, and I think this is something else.
It's something else.
Okay. So it's going to be dinner, guys. Snapper, steamed fish,
and then we have
So I'd garnished some stuff before, like some peppers here, some corn and some mushrooms. Yeah, I never used to like mushrooms. My wife likes. My life has changed. My wife likes mushrooms. So here we go. We are dumping in all this sauté stuff in there. Some okra, some mushrooms, some corn. Oh, I think I left my tomatoes out there somewhere. So there we are. I'm just gonna put some chives on there for flavor.
So
And
we sound like we're hosting a cooking show. Wow.
well, you know, that's in the genes, you know, that's been pending for a while. So here we go. Sunday dinner. Okay, so yeah, you know, we're some fish.
So that's just a teaser for you. Thank you for watching. So we had fun and dinner was tasty. Always, yes. Evol does a good job. I stove up too, you know, but sometimes I don't have the time to stove up as often as I would like. But, you know, somebody called yesterday, man, and was carrying on about what he saw and all kinds of stuff. It was funny. I wonder if he would call back. But anyhow, we're wrapping up the show in a few minutes, but Evo likes to cook and his family loves cooking. My family too. Some of us were just on the sidelines. Oh dear. You know, as children, some of us were just on the sidelines. We never had to be up front, but we can stove up. We can stove up a thing. I wonder who is calling on the line.
I still await my salmon and mushroom. Salmon and mushroom.
All right, so that's coming up. How would you like your salmon, sir?
I want my salmon well done.
Okay, well.
I want my salmon final good. I want my salmon cooked down in a tomato sauce.
Okay, so I'll take the order. Garnished with
Yes,
anything.
with a lot of onion. I like purple onion.
Okay, so I was just about to ask, garnished with anything in particular?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And I don't want no butter. I do not want no butter in the gravy, please. Because I know Jamaica people, they like to use this butter business.
Okay, so.
I don't want nothing to clog my artery.
Oh, Lord.
Cold pressed olive oil. Cold pressed olive oil in the gravy. I don't want no butter. You know, the Jamaican love no butter in this fish business. I eat this whole pound of butter.
Okay. You made me laugh and made my headphone slide forward.
Just a recap. Just a recap. Let me go back to the Madani for 2 minutes.
Okay.
People must be practical.
Let's hear it.
People must be practical. When you're coming out to you want to do something for me and the public, you better come practical. What I don't like no sweet words.
Okay.
And number one, and that's why when I come into this country, I educate myself, Queen, and major sector. Money was my first, then taxes. Was my second thing I choose to educate myself and in this country. Now, the reason why I can't listen to Matt Downey, not that he's too young and not that he have no experience, no. You must be reasonable and practical. Listen to the gist, and then you can do the judgment and give me my score after. Number one, you want to freeze rent. How long you want to freeze rent for? You have to be practical. How can you want to freeze rent? And a landlord, do we have an idea of one of these boilers that run these buildings? These boilers are very expensive. Number one, they are combustion boiler. They're not the average little boiler that we use in our domestic houses. These are combustion turbine boilers. These boilers cost anywhere from 10 to 15, 20, almost $1,000 to heat a building. None of these buildings in New York City is tax exempt. So this person has to pay for repairs, they have to pay staff, they have to pay taxes. you're going to freeze this man rent at, say you're going to freeze his rent at $1,500. How long you going to freeze him rent for? Because you freeze it this year. Inflation, you know, make him, allow him 1% to raise this year, and you may drag it into another financial year, and allow him to absorb a 1%. Then we find the boiler bad. He might have no money for the boiler.
Mm-hmm.
He can give me a raise who works for him because the mayor freeze him. So he must stand right there for 1,500. He can't put 25 cents penny rent. He can't put $1. He can't put nothing. Taxes increase. He can't put nothing on taxes. Because medicine increase. All you need gas. All of these increases face the person who you hold ransom. He can't put $1. How can that be fair? I don't want to go kill nobody to save me. No, we all in this together. Everybody needs to live. And you come with your nonsense. It must be practical and it must make sense for everybody. It's a lot of moving parts. You need to make sure that all the parts are moving adequate, accurate, and in the right direction. But these I call them barefoot politicians. They target a set of ignorant. And when I say ignorant now, I don't mean people who can't read or whatever. I mean people who are not privy. And a lot of these people who live in these buildings don't care. They don't take care of people's buildings. They don't treat people's buildings right. They flush anything down the toilet, and when it clog up, it flood the person below you. All these things. I've seen it. Number one, we have to reach a place in this whole entire New York where we take care of infrastructure, because at the end of the day, who's going to pay for this infrastructure? When we see people, the bus stop out there, so they mash out the glass. Who do you think you're hurting when they block out the glass? Who do you think you're hurt? We got the city guys put it back on 2 years when they raise the taxes. So people need to understand that these things trickle down. So I am not, again, is a young man full of energy, but you must have wisdom and practicality to what you're doing. Or else you're going to end up like my good old Sir Obama. Full term, get nothing done. Because at the end of the day, in this here city that we are living in, if we think we can run the show, you make a run. The person have to sing a certain song. Because number one is we know who have the money, not the poor people. And they can vote him in. Yes, he can make it. And guess what? Get nothing done.
Thank you, sir. It's 2 minutes to go, so I gotta go.
All right,
thank you. All right, I have 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go.
Just quickly, the response to your learned friend that they have been rent freeze in this New York City before. There has been, and there are many people who say it can be done. So, why does your learned friend think that he's practical but yet Mandami is not? Who decides who is practical? Mandami is a sitting assemblyman. He's in a political river. So I'll leave it at that.
All righty. Thank you for your input, DL. Appreciate. Enjoy your evening.
You're welcome.
All righty. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so we've heard the views of our callers, and everybody has their views. I hope you go out and vote if you haven't already done so tomorrow, and we're looking forward to being back on Thursday with Center Stage. We'll hear the details by then. And thanks to Cooler Runnings Jamaican Restaurant for sponsoring the show, and for all those of you who tuned in, who passed by, who came back, and you just said, yes, I'm enjoying the conversation. Let me listen a while longer. Thank you. I hope you were informed today, or at least you garnered something that you can go research. Go do that. I believe you'll be the better for it. So thank you, everyone, for being here. And coming up next is Bishop Isaacs, and he's going to take you on that journey of prayer, the word, and something to uplift your spirit. So we're looking for the Shining Light Ministry. So want to say thanks to co-producer for working alongside the producer of Voices with Lady D. We work well together. Also want to say thanks to Jen, my sissy Jen, for coming and watching the show. Also to Mike and to Chris and to King Ryan, to Pat J, to Pat D, to Yvonne, and who else? To Drea. Drea, I did not see that you were here, and to Drea for coming in, to Sister Duncan for stopping by as well. We thank you to Jerome, who also came in, and to everyone. Enjoy your Monday evening. Again, I don't know who is going to warm up some chicken leg, but enjoy your meal this evening. I had a great time being here. Hoping to have more music for you on Thursday. I really am going to do my homework. And we'll talk Thursday. How about that? Do you know where your children are? Or your grandchildren? And keep praying for the island of Jamaica. Pray for all the people who have to provide the services in the hospitals, the JDF, the JCF, also the members of parliament who have to be liaising with other agencies and their constituents to get people mobilized to help those who are. I saw a gentleman in a clip. He just sat down on a bucket washing. They were nearby the seaside somewhere, just washing, and his little granddaughter with him. You saw the people who are just distressed. They have nothing. I saw a young woman today. She's showing us inside of the house. And then in the same breath, she says she's going to rebuild. And so they're asking her, so what you going to use? She's going to see if she can find the same board them and zinc will blow off. So here we go again. Means to an end. Some of the houses were not constructed right. Poor construction, wooded board house. But guess what? They need to go back into somewhere to live. So we're hoping that building codes, just about everything, will be revisited, and that it will be years for them, for the nation, to come back to. But with help, all things are possible. And with God, all things are possible. Thank you for just being here with us, and we hope that you will send something, whatever it is. Some of us have closet full of clothes with tags. Them no wear for the last year or two. That mean you no need them, man. Send them. Shoes. Send. Go into the barrel and pull out all them shoes where you have. Send it to somebody. So thank you. May I come go round, go on up, galang up, go down, go round, so go on in, go up. Blessings, everybody. I just love being here with you. Have yourselves a blessed Monday evening as I take my leave.
When you are hungry, come to Cooler Runnings Restaurant. Located at 1802 Nerid Avenue, corner of Wickham Avenue in the Bronx, we specialize in the best Jamaican and American cuisine, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We are open 24 hours, 7 days a week. We offer free in-house delivery, minimum $20 purchase, and we also have Uber Eats. We do barbecue Thursdays, fish fry Fridays, and seafood Saturdays. For more information, give us a call for our address and menu, 718-324-7484. Once again, that's 718-324-7484. Cooler Runnings Restaurant, simply the best Jamaican food.
Welcome to Voices with the Lady D, where every voice has power. I'm your host, Lady D Denise Gomez Green, inviting you to join me each week for real conversations, powerful stories, and uplifting perspectives that shine a light on voices from the community and the diaspora. Kick off your week with the Monday Drive from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Dive deep on Thursdays with Center Stage from 6 to 8 p.m. And ease into your weekend with Saturday Morning Runnings every Saturday at 10 a.m. Catch Voices with Lady D on YouTube, Caribbean Vibes Radio Network online and YouTube, and Fit FM 96.7 in Stuart Castle, Trelawney, Jamaica, or tune in on Linkage Radio online. So lock in, turn it up, and remember, every voice has power. This is Voices with Lady D.